Okay, good morning everyone. Let us discuss SDN firewalls. So in this diagram you can see there is an internet server a PC wants to connect. So PC has a firewall which allows it to connect it to server. And if a hacker tries to come in, the firewall blocks it. This is the role of a firewall. So how to implement SDN based firewall using SDN controllers in Python. A firewall is a system that secures incoming network packets which come from various sources as well as outgoing network packet. It can monitor and control the flow of data which come into the network from different sources and work on the basis of predefined rules. Firewall typically maintain a barricade between a confidential protected internal network and outside networks such as internet, which is assumed not to be secure or trusted. They can be categorized as either hardware or software firewalls. Network firewalls are software programs running on different hardware appliances in the network. Software-based firewalls provide a layer of software on a host which controls network traffic in and out of that particular machine. Firewall appliances may also provide other functionality to the internet network they protect, such as acting as DHCP or VPN servers of that network. So these are the additional functionality firewall appliance can provide. The system analyzes data packets for parameters like layer 2 or layer 3 switch packet formats. It can also perform deep packet scrutiny for higher layer parameters like application type and services to filter network traffic. Firewalls are an essential component of any secure network communication for bidirectional packet flow. So this is the SDN architecture, which we have already seen many times. There's nothing uh, new in it. What it is saying is that here it is only talking about the previously we have read that where is control plane, data plane, and all that. Then it is giving the characteristic of SDN. Now let us see the SDN architecture. This is the network. This is internet, and in between we have firewall. This is our main concept. So where is the firewall application? The firewall application is inside the SDN controller. Okay. Next comes traditional versus SDN based firewalls. So earlier also firewalls were used. When SDN came also firewalls were used. What is the difference there? Internal traffic is not seen and cannot be filtered by a traditional firewall. SDN based firewall works both as a packet filter and a policy checker. The first packet goes through the controller and is filtered by the SDN firewall. Subsequent packet of the flow directly match the flow policy defined in the controller. The firewall policy is centrally defined and enforced at the controller. So it is a controller which is taking the action of keeping the firewall, maintaining the firewall. Now, how is this firewall, SDN based firewall, implemented? So, implementing an SDN based firewall, a firewall is used as a barrier to protect network computers by blocking malicious traffic generated by virus and worms. So, there is a code written in Python for this SDN controller firewall, and which is written in the box controller, and So implementation requires installer of Mininet and Fox controller. We can understand that the firewall application is provided with a list of MAC address pair, that is an access control list. When a connection gets established between controller and switch, the application installs static flow rule entries in the open flow table to disable all communications between each MAC pair. So this is the firewall execution shown. I think execution is not in your course. Okay. This is about your firewalls.